here in Atlanta at the Under Armour camp with offensive lineman Mason Short. What was it like being out there? I mean, I've been to a lot of camps. This camp was really deep.
Yes, sir. It was loaded. It's great to come out here and compete and like build friendships with all these guys, because I'll see all these guys on visits and I'll play against them in the future and play with them. But it's a really cool experience.
I mean, what do you? I mean, at least in Georgia, you guys have high school football. In Ohio, or have spring practice, and you don't have that in Ohio. So, what is it like being able to kind of kick some of that stuff off now in this camp setting?
Well, it's great to get a head start, because we get a lot of the young guys coming in. The 8th graders will come and work out with us. They get a feel for the high school, because we don't have a weightlifting program in the middle school. So it's kind of like a big shot for the small guys. So it's good for them to come in spring ball and get a head start.
Now, Ohio State's one of the schools that's been after you. I mean, what's that communication been like with the Buckeyes?
It's been really good. I'm a 25, so the communication has to go by the rules. But when we're going visits, we talk a lot, and it's good to build relationships with Coach Day and Coach Fry.
Well, what do you know about Coach Fry?
Amazing guy, a lot of energy. I got to watch practice my freshman year. Very energetic guy. The guys love him. Everyone loves him.
Now, obviously, there's a nice little rivalry going on between Ohio State and UGA. I mean, they played in the Peach Bowl.
Yes,
I mean, what were your thoughts of watching that Peach Bowl game?
It was really cool to see the coaches. I get to talk with from UGA, and then the coaches that get to talk with Ohio State, and see those guys going against each other. It's really cool to see.
I mean, obviously, you live here in Georgia, so there's probably a lot of rooting interest there. But do you think Ohio State proved something in that game, even though it came up a little short?
Oh, absolutely. Ohio State's a great program. They've been a great program for years. It's just one game they lost against a great team. I'm sure they'll be back next year.
Even being at 25, that doesn't mean that there aren't a bunch of visits going to be happening. You got a visit schedule set up here?
Yes, sir. I have my spring visit. So I'm going to Florida March 4th, FSU March 11th, and then Tennessee March 25th.
What does Ohio State have to do to get a visit out of you?
That's an expensive trip, so I'm sure I'll be up there again. I'm really going to go up there again.
Right, because you're looking more than just out of the southeast.
Oh, absolutely.
You got a pretty wide, range of schools you're looking at.
My mind is open. Everyone thinks because I'm a boy from South Georgia, it's just Georgia right there, but I'm viewing my options.
Right, and we talk about just the state of Georgia. I mean, Ohio State had a lot of success recruiting this state. Raekwon McMillan out of Hinesville. They've been able to get Von Bell out of the northern part of the state. I mean, the list goes on and on. Why do you think that Ohio State does so well recruiting in this state?
Well, Georgia, they breed them. Georgia, they breed the big, nasty linemen. So a lot of up north schools come down to the south and get in the humid weather. So, yeah, we got some good old boys down in Georgia.
So, I mean, what did that mean when they offered?
It was really cool. When they offered me that, skyrocketed my recruitment. I came off a visit from Louisville and then got a text message from Ohio State. Hey, we want you to come visit. And after I got my Ohio State offer, it skyrocketed.
Awesome.